Bill O'Reilly is a welcome new addition to the people who are concerned about NSA spying. In fact, I think he's got very good things to say about it. He did a talking points memo about it last night. Let's watch.
Despite the initial reporting, we really don't know exactly what the government is doing. Phone calls and emails to and from American citizens are being scrutinized. And I believe that FISA judges have no idea how. It's a massive intrusion, and it affects all of us. So it is obvious that if the government is gathering communications information from Americans, that information could be illegally used. Corrupt federal officials could very well look at stored email data. Who's going to stop them?
Who's going to stop them? Well, Bill O'Reilly, I agree with you, and I appreciate that principled stand. In fact, O'Reilly continues his outrage here.
Now, here's what I think. The war on terror requires an aggressive federal surveillance. Sane people know that. Storing phone call data is questionable, but I think it's permissible under the Constitution if things aren't tapped. But seizing actual words of Americans said in private, unless there's probable cause they're involved with some kind of terrorism, clearly unconstitutional. You can't just seize everything and say you're doing so to try to root out terrorism. You have to have probable cause to violate the privacy of an American. Look, you know me. You know I'm a very tough guy on national security. I support the Patriot Act. I support drone warfare. I support Guantanamo Bay. But this is dangerous.
Hey, you know me. Do we, Bill? I don't know about that. Look, I like that you're saying the right things now. Clearly unconstitutional. I agree with you. But there's some chance we didn't always agree. When President Bush was doing the same program, a judge ruled in 2006 that it was clearly unconstitutional. Now, you want to hear what Bill O'Reilly said about that at the time? Watch.
Federal Judge Anna Diggs Taylor says the NSA surveillance program, that is listening to conversations without warrants, is unconstitutional and illegal. See, I don't understand Judge Taylor. Maybe you can help me. Does she want Americans to die? There isn't any criminal proceeding in this case. This is an overarch to try to get intelligence information from calls to suspected al-Qaeda overseas, not domestic. Does she want people to die? And I do believe this. I know her background. She is an activist, far-left jurist. Okay? Say that's true. Does she want dead people in the street here in America? Because I'm sure that she would not only oppose the NSA program, she would oppose coercive interrogation, profiling at the airports. She would oppose every anti-terror measure the Bush administration has put in just because they're the Bush administration. But the unintended consequences of the opposition is death.
The unintended effects are death. People are going to die. Now, that's if you oppose the NSA program under Bush. But if you oppose it under Obama, then you're a principled civil libertarian. I'm not sure I should welcome Bill O'Reilly to our side. We have been consistent on it all along. We hated it under Bush. We hated it under Obama. But O'Reilly, man, guy has no interest in the truth whatsoever. And you know what he calls his show? I know the title is O'Reilly Factor, but he calls it the No Spin Zone. How do you like that for no spinning? Unbelievable.